So guys, today I'm here with a slightly different video, and you may not know this at all, but I have actually created a pirate versus medieval war campaign. Yep, it was just brand new, it's just a couple days old right now, and well, basically what it's all about is that the pirates over here invaded this farmer village land, which is well controlled by the king. I'll tell you all about it a little bit later. Let's just first see the battle in action, but then I'll kind of tell you the lore behind it, because there is some lore. And as you can see, we have for the peasant villagers and medieval soldiers, we have some crossbowmen. These are peasants. They do have very sharp knives, but they're not very skilled with them. Also, some of them are very short. That's kind of expected. We have some religion guys, peasants, but they're also very, religious. A lot more archers over here, crossbowmen, and then we have some peasants over here. And then, of course, we have the king and his four, crossbowmen. Always forget their name, I don't know why. Again, more peasants. Then we have a knight. Knight which is a little bit stronger than a regular knight. Followed up by some halberds and even more soldiers. Followed up by another attack over here, consisting of some jesters and the pikes. These pikes are not actually droppable, by the way. So the lore, guys, is... So this is the ambush medieval attack. And now I will just probably explain the lore. So the pirates, who are these guys, have landed on the shores of the village, and they decided, to take over this village. This village is called the village of Derp, because I could not, find a better name for a village. I just came up with one random one. And this village has quite a good population of peasants, it's villagers. However, when they invaded, as you can see, they took out a little bit of a chunk of them, and it was quite easy because the guards weren't actually in there. So the peasants called in the guards, which are, well, all of everything over here, who have managed to set up a little bit of an ambush. However, only a couple reinforcements arrived, which means that they are not doing too hot on manpower. However, they might win this one. But unfortunately, due to some issues which I did not, kind of think about telling, the reinforcements, the backup, didn't really show up. Which means that it was only this sole force, which is very big in its own, very strong. But can they stop the pirate advance? Let's see. This is going to be a very big battle and quite a little bit laggy. So let's just start off with some slow motion. Alright, let's see how this round goes. We're probably just going to get a couple of shots off, and then I don't know, we might just back up and get killed. Okay, not much more success in the the salvo, but it did have a little bit of an effect. Yeah, as you can see, some of the crossbowmen are probably going to walk out. So far it's anybody's game right now. They are still alive, and these crossbows do quite a little bit of damage, but here comes the peasants. But the pirates do have a lot of bombs, which can kind of prove very effective, because they are especially kamikaze bombs. They're not like your regular bomb. It seems like the pirates might win, but who knows? Okay. So far it can be anybody's game once again. I'm not really sure. Oh, well, all of these guys just walked off the edge. So far it seems like they're all just coming up. Let's just speed this up a little bit. There we are. It's not actually that laggy. Oh, but there comes the pirate queens and the pirate captains with, their infantry are coming in. Oh, that was a little bit of action. He just like, just hit a guy with a sword between his legs, which is insanely, cool. It's a little bit of a flex, but here comes the king with his healers. This can be really powerful against the Pirate Queen. And he is still alive. The Pirate Queen is dropping bombs. It's killing a little bit of its own units and a lot of enemy units. The knight has made it in here, which means this is probably very successful, even though this guy is kind of stuck. Everything else seems to be going quite well for the medieval team. There's not a lot of units left on the red team. However, these units are very powerful. The captains and the Pirate Queen is insanely powerful. Especially these ones. This is, I created this faction. It's very balanced, not the most balanced. And as you can see, we have some good old crossbow boys over here. And probably some more crossbow boys over here. Yeah, we're almost everywhere. We did a lot of damage and we have good range, but I'm not sure. I'm really, starting to think that their, backing up ability will be their downfall. Which means that the ambush is failed. And yeah, there we are. Pirate victory, which means that the pirates get this village. Well, I mean half of this village. They kind of secure the first half of the village. So now that the pirates have taken down the medievals, this concerned. So now that the pirates have taken down the medieval archers and all that stuff, this has turned into a full-blown war with the Pirate Queen, just flying around. God, she's majestic. Look at her. Alright, anyway. This was the start of the first war. And as you can see, this is the Battle of Derp Village. Now this time there are no ambushes, this is a straight up battle. Okay, we have archers over here. We have peasants over here. We have more peasants over here. Villager peasants. Just to be, just to make sure that, we're not actually from the medieval faction. They are just farmers. Then we have some more archers, followed up by squires, followed up by religious people, followed up by knights. And this is a commanding force. Also over here on the flanks, we have a line of willing peasants who are willing to lay down their lives and to kind of flank them a little bit. Now, as for the pirates, what we have here is harpooners on the side, 3 on each side. We have 4 bomb on a stick. Kind of a weird name, if you ask me. I would say like a suicide, suicide charger or something like that. Anyway, then we have some regular infantry, which just for context, their special abilities, they can, as they are the pirates, they can sort of dodge a little bit of, the attacks of our units. Then we have some bombardiers. Then we have barrel guys. Then we have blunderbusses with shotguns. And then we have also a couple of flintlocks people. Then we have flintlock pistols, and then we have a commander of them. Which is going to be this captain over here, who's quite a bit taller than all of our guys. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start this up. Now this will probably be a little bit more laggier, but that's okay. Oh, and there comes the crossbow bolts. It actually wasn't that damaging, but they probably will, get a lot of volleys off. And there comes the peasants. They are mainly destruction units, but the knights are moving in. The bombardiers are also kind of helping out the infantry a little bit. I would say they're helping out more than the captain than they are helping out, the standard pirate units. The pirate has taken a couple of bolts to the back, but it's nothing too serious. They are reloading and they are firing over here, using good cover. They are a little bit smarter than all the other archers, I must say. There's an entire line of them over here, and they've reloaded, and now they're shooting. Oh, yep, that's one hit connected. Remember, they deal a lot of damage. And a lot of them are still alive and they're reloading and they're hiding, and this may actually work out for them. If they could land a couple more blows. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of arrows. Okay, another harpooner went down. A standard pirate, cutlass guy went down. The bombardiers are still alive, which is a little bit surprising. I would expect them, to just blow themselves up, but no, we actually survived. Well done. Then we have the barrel guys who are also alive. The barrel guys are also still alive. Not really, a big shock where they are. Kind of masters at blocking things. Oh, they are shooting at them. Oh, the captain was taken down by a headshot. That was kind of cool. Okay, they're reloaded and they're firing into the barrel, but it's not really going to do much. It has taken 2 shots, probably to the arm, somewhere in that region. The bombs are trying to do a little bit different. Okay, that's 1 archer down, 2 archers down. And there we are, another victory for the pirates. Now guys, at this point... Okay, now we have this, which is the Battle of Riverflow Village. This is the second village. Now in this village there was some fighting, and that fighting, well, there was a lot of fighting, guys. And now it's winter, the lakes are frozen, as you can see. Let me just introduce you this. For the pirates we have a large amount of these swordsmen. Then we have 2 cannons, which actually shows that the pirates are actually now bringing in the big guns. Then we have a lot of these flintlock guys, some barrel rollers, then some shotguns, more grenadiers, 3 of these harpooners, and then again like 1 captain. And now for the medieval we have some lone pikemen. We have a crossbowman over here. We also have a crossbowman on both sides, as you can see. Then we have a reinforcement force, just as the pirates have. We have a knight, and in our knight, a little bit stronger. Then we have some more religious people, and then we also have a bunch of squires who are going to help out. So yeah, let's see who will win this battle. Probably, if I had to bet on something, I would probably guess these guys, because now they do have an advantage. Oh, and actually that did quite a little bit. If they could take out the artillery, the cannons, that would be huge for them. But because the cannons pose a very big threat, the pikes did do their job. Oh, but the infantry is coming in. And they are quite strong if you just, use melee units against them, so... This is going to be quite a struggle, boss. Oh, the cannon is moving in. Oh, that was a nice shot. Okay, the crossbowmen are backing up. They're backing up. The captain doesn't really have that great aim. Oh, I take that back. He has excellent aim. Oh, he took a point blank shot. Yep. That's going to hurt a little bit, but still. These guys are probably going to get... Oh, he managed to get 1 more shot off. I didn't really see if it hit anyone, but we'll just say that it hit something. No, just because. Okay, and oh, I believe there was a unit alive. Ah, there we are. This guy. 1 last crossbowman. But there we are. That's another victory for the pirates. Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably show you this. The pirates are managing to push back the medieval's army and have managed to take the village of Derp, and are now attacking the village of Fish, which is actually the name. Kind of Fish, Riverflow, I kind of switch between the names. And are making progress. It's winter and nobody knows when the war's going to end. This is kind of like what I'll put in here. You can also go ahead and read all this. Yeah, you can just pause and read this, also this. Yeah, that was the battle. Again, the pirates have won this one, and now this is summer. And both sides are still not willing to back down. Now, again, this is kind of beginning to be a little bit more strategic, if you ask me. We have a cannon over here for the pirates. That's 1 artillery. We have in total of 4, or maybe a little bit more artillery. So this is another cannon. Then we have another cannon and another cannon. Then we have some bombardiers in the front. Then we have, after them, we have 3 lines of fully trained pirates. Then we have some flintlocks and some shotguns. Then we have 2 of these guys, 2 harpooners, and then 1 captain. And for the medievals, we have a bunch of squires in the front. After them, a couple lines of squires and peasants, villagers. Then we have once again the crossbowmen lined over the river. This time it will probably be a little bit more effective because they can't actually walk over it. And then we have a lot of very elite strong units, which are these guys, the halberds, which are going to be coming in as reinforcements. So yeah, let's see how this goes. This is going to be very chaotic. The first salvo went off and it killed a bunch of pirates, although the bombs also did a lot of damage. The cannons are moving up and we're taking better positions. We're going to take a lot of shots, which will be very detrimental because it's going to be very helpful to take out these big units, especially when we have snipers like this over here. Yeah, we have a lot of snipers. The bombs are coming, but we're not doing that much because the halberds are very strong. Not the strongest, but there comes another volley. The pirates are doing their best, but they have limited equipment, and it doesn't seem to be that they're going to be winning this one. We can still kind of recover it because, well, as far as I can see, there's some crossbowmen left, but there's a lot of crossbowmen. And some of the positions are insanely hard to get to. There's just 1 guy left. A couple of bombs should do it. There we are. But now we just have to deal with these guys, which is going to be very hard considering the amount of bolts in you. Oh, that's another bolt. Taking 3 to the arm. That's not actually that bad. But still, we're still going to reload and get another salvo off, I think. Oh, that was a point-blank shot to the stomach. Yeah, this doesn't really seem like the pirates can win this one. There's 1 last cannon and a bombardier left. Probably going to get sniped. Okay. This shot was fired. Let's see if it hits. Oh, miss. Oh. I don't think I will be able to get him out of his position. Okay guys, so long story short, he did die. It took quite some time. It was a lot of pain. However, he did die, so yeah. And now we are here on the 3rd Battle of Riverflow. As the war dragged on, both sides were getting desperate. I don't really know if I spelled that word correctly. Still, that doesn't really matter. You get the point. We became more focused in using meat grinder assaults when we were winning the battles. So yeah, there we are guys, and wow, that's a very big squire. Okay, they got really lucky. He might do a lot of stuff. He might actually be the turning point. But as you can see, let's just kind of examine this. Now for the medieval army, of course, we have the squires and this guy, who is mega giant. He's probably just going to win this entire thing just by himself. I can already tell. Then we have some peasants, some religion guys, some jesters, executioners, and then pikes, and then crossbowmen. And then, now if you look at the other side, we have 1 kamikaze bomb. We have 4 lines of infantry units, which are just these pirates. Then we have 4 artillery. Actually, now we have 5 artillery pieces over here, which are the cannons. So let's just go ahead and start this up. No snipers, unfortunately. Okay, let's see how this will go. And both sides have fired. It seems like the cannons did a little bit more damage. And oh, yeah, this guy is dead. And the cannons are doing a little bit of friendly fire, and the pikes are doing their job. But these pirate guys are no joke. They're still advancing. Yes, you can see they can dodge a couple of projectiles. The cannons are actually getting way closer than anybody would have liked them to. This is not how really, they should fight. Maybe we're getting a little bit too cocky. But now, as it seems, there's only one unit left. Or maybe two. Oh, this guy is actually still alive. Oh, he actually damaged one catapult before getting hit with like 4 of them. They're actually surprisingly bold, and I'm kind of surprised that we're still alive because, well, if you just look at that pike does a lot of damage. And now there's only a couple of people left. Once again, I don't know where we're hiding. There we are. Okay, so now it seems that the pirates have begun a general retreat, which means in the war, the medievals were actually pushing through and they managed to break the line, and they actually saved the city of Riverflow. So now the pirates have been forced back to the third battle of Derp Village. Where, as you can see, we have some explosive cannons. We have some we have some melee units protecting them. We have 2 lines of more melee units, some shotgun units. When we have 3 bombers, we have 4 of these guys, 4 of the harpooners, 2 of the captains, and then 1 pirate queen, which is very rare. Then we have 2 normal cannons. No, just because. Now over here we also have a lot of flintlock boys, an entire line of them. Then we have some standard pirate units, just some melee units hidden over here to hopefully ambush them. So yeah, and now the medievals have some pikes to greet them with, 2 lines of squires, some knights of different with different weapons and different stats, executioners, religions people, catapults, 2 lines of archers, a king, and some halberds too. Oh yeah, can't forget about them. So this is how it goes. The pirates have begun retreating, and as the medieval villagers were pushing forwards, they saw the horrors left behind by the pirates. The medieval villagers reached the Derp Village, and both sides were extremely tired, and they were preparing for the last attack. This isn't actually the last attack, it's the pre-last attack. Now these cannons have to do some serious work here, which they'll probably will do. Oh, and there it is. That's quite a big bomb. Oh, but also the catapult has released hits while they're killing a lot of units over here. The main problem is that there's 2 cannons over here, even though one of them is actually a little bit derpy. Hopefully it can still fire. Oh, that is a very bad position to fire from, but it may work out. Oh, and oh yeah, that's a hit. So yeah, it seems like the cannons are a little bit better, and we're getting the advantage. However, the knights are really strong. I don't know how the cannons will deal with that, but we'll definitely figure out a way. The catapults are also still alive. The melee units are coming in to protect their catapults because they're very valuable. The catapults are still reloading, as well as the cannons, even though the cannons have a little bit better reload rate. Oh, this actual pirate just dodged all of those swings, came in and just broke it. Wow, he's actually a very good unit. He's honestly an actual legend. And then we have a pirate queen over here, and also some captains. Oh, that was a good teamwork. Honestly, the pirate faction is it's not really that bad. The pirate queen is coming in. Oh, we dodged those hits. Oh, the king got hit with an artillery shell. There's only a couple of people left on the medieval team. That's another heavy hit from the bomb cannon, and there we are. So this ended up a defeat in the medieval team, so now we would have to shore up the line, and it will be just like the start. Both sides were going to clash in the town for quite some time now. Okay guys, this is the end. The last battle of Derp Village. This battle will seal the fate. It will decide who wins and who loses. So let's start with the medieval team. They have lots of pucks in the front. They are followed up by knights, then followed up by halberds, even more different knights, executioners, squires, religious people, catapults, a lot of them. 4 catapults or even more. The king, of course, the last king. Then we have 2 rows of archers, a lot of peasants. Okay, now on this side, there's not really much to talk about. Now the pirates. On this side we have 2 artillery shells, explosive artillery shells ready to fire up. Then we have 2 lines of flintlocks, a whole entire 4 or 5 maybe even infantry lines. Then we have some shotguns. We have bombers next to the regular bombs. Then we have bombs right next to the cannons, the regular ones. Then we have some of these guys, the clams. We have exactly 5 clams, or even maybe 6. Who can really know? More cannon fire, more artillery support. Then we have 4 captains. And then we have Blackbeard and the Pirate Queen. So this is going to be the battle for the entire war. Let's see who wins this battle. Oh, this is actually going to be very fun, guys. Okay, now we will run it in slow motion because, well, it's very laggy. But don't worry, once it's... Oh yeah, that's a big hit. Yeah, so the pikemen got deleted. However, the knights are still alive, which may prove a little bit worse. Okay, this cannon is going to fire too soon. I believe there we are. And let's see who it hits. And oh, it hit the knight. But I think it didn't really kill him. Oh, the catapults. The catapults are doing some work. That was a lot of damage caused. Let's see the collision. Oh yeah. This is not really going the best for the pirates right now. Let's see the flanks here real quick. Oh, the flanks are going the pirates' way. Kind of. There's a lot of units who aren't really working off. Okay, but now let's get back to the main action. Where is Blackbeard? Okay, there he is. Blackbeard and the Pirate Queen and the captains can really just save it all for the pirate faction. They are heroes, legends. And Blackbeard did die. However, artillery pieces are still alive. The clams are firing. The king has breached the line. However, he is getting a little bit ganged up on. Pirate Queen is, by the looks of it, still alive, with some of her captains trying to defend her. She is heavily wounded, but the captains are doing their best. This may prove very hard, but the pirates might do it. They have enough artillery support. And the Pirate Queen is still alive, which means they could do this. And now, come to think of it, actually, the clams are managing to destroy the back artillery. There is only a couple of units left. There is 1 squire and a catapult. Oh, the catapult has been destroyed. By the looks of it, there's only this guy left. There may be a little bit more, but I think we're about to see the end of the war. Will the pirates actually win the war? Oh god. Oh, he definitely was panicking a lot. He's very panicking. Like, he's actually sweating right now. He just fired a bolt right over there. And, okay, I'm not sure what they are attacking. You're probably just going to, commit Sudoku. Okay, who is still alive? Who is alive in here? Oh, this guy. Okay, I've got to get you out of here, bud. You can't just go ahead and escape battle. There we are. So, yeah. This was the last battle, and as you can see, the pirates have won that one. So, guys, in the end, I have prepared for this, so, just be on the lookout for that. And I think this is the end of this episode, so I'll see you next time.